That's just the kind of show this is. Jake strokes his donut holes.
This sounds so horrible. Come on now.
All right, we are live. I am popping out the chat.
That sounded like Caillou. Was that Caillou?
What?
I heard something. It sounded like Caillou.
Rich's phone, probably. It's definitely not Caillou.
Oh my gosh.
You can tell you have kids though, because only people with kids know what that is.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're making so much noise.
I need these damn donut holes.
We like to give people time to join and show up.
Right. So type in the live chat or no?
You can totally type in the live chat. Just don't use the StreamYard chat.
Oh, don't. Okay.
Yeah, the StreamYard one, it won't do anything and it's super delayed. The one that's on YouTube, you're fine. That's why you pop it out.
Gotcha.
Wow, I can't spell. I was like, it wasn't even like welcome. It was like, I don't even know what kind of spelling. Bum, 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 bum.
I love Messenger.
Why?
Just
Did
because
you just read that?
it brings enjoyment to me. Yeah.
It's not enjoyable.
What's up, everybody? I don't know if anybody's even in here.
Not yet.
It says we've been live for a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes.
YouTube recently changed their algorithms because I know Pusa Studios is only getting like 40 people when they usually have 500 in their live streams.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that you, Conrad, and I are each watching, and so is Rich. So that's the 4 viewers we have right now.
Oh, boy.
That's why I'm like just chilling. YouTube sucks, man. Oh, okay. And Quadrophenia and Brutal. So that updater is not updating them. That says 5. There's 8 watching on YouTube. Yeah, something's weird. Oh, well, we see how it goes. Welcome to our Wednesday night quad chat. We have a special guest, Conrad. Is it Furadi?
Yes.
I should have asked you that before.
Yeah, no, that is
Told you I'm
correct.
slacking. Furadi. Where did Furadi come from?
From gaming, like old school MMO RGP gaming.
Oh yeah, like Mortal Kombat or like Call of Duty. Like how
no,
old?
like World of Warcraft, but not World of Warcraft. No.
You're a Dungeons and Dragons guy, aren't you?
Before that, a game called Dark Age of Camelot that I was huge into from like 2001. All of my characters had an iteration of my real name, which is Conrad, so it was Rad something. So this character was Furadi, and that was my pilot name.
I think it sounds cool. It's like Ferrari, but not.
Kinda, yeah.
Welcome to everyone watching. As we were saying, and hi Jake. Sorry, I kind of asked a question before I even said, and there's Jake. You're busy eating your donut holes. I think you're fine.
They're delicious.
Yeah, and see, he's at least toasting a beer to your donut hole.
Hey, sure. It looks like you got a much more defined brew, though.
You mean not piss beer?
What is that? Irish
Death. Oh, here we go.
Interesting.
My dude, I'm gonna have to find that.
I don't. It's good. It's all I drink now, and I don't
It looks
really
like hot sauce.
I don't really drink, but it's all I drink. Yeah, the skull. I was like, oh, it's got a skull and crossbows on it. It must be good. So
why wouldn't you?
Oh man. Well, go ahead, Jake. Sorry.
No, I was trying to swallow a donut hole.
Oh my God, that was awful. I thought you said well at the same time I said well.
No.
Maybe you should mute while you suck back your donut holes. Oh God. So Furadi, what got you into FPV in the first place?
RC helicopters.
just flying them, you decided you wanted to try the quads, or was it that you saw someone with one?
So as you can see, I've always been like into RC. And in 2014, I was flying like these small RC helicopters, and I was researching RC helicopters online, and I was on this forum called Hella Freak, and they had a subsection for drones, and I was browsing that one day, and I saw a video from Brain Drain. He doesn't compete anymore, but Brian Morris, he was like super competitive, popular racer. I saw a video from him. He was flying like a QX 250 or something with a Fat Shark FPV system on it. I mean, this was like early days, and I was like, I've got to try that. And so I like sold off all the helicopters and just basically jumped right in.
That's pretty cool.
With helicopters, were you one of the guys that does the like TikToks and all that stuff?
No, I sucked.
Dude, that stuff scares the living shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's terrifying. Yeah, when those guys are flying like the big 700 size helis, and they're like they start doing stuff with the collective pitch, and you can like feel it in your chest cavity. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just like, let me barricade behind hard cover. I'm good.
Yeah, dude, it that stuff scared the crap out of me.
And how long ago was it that you got into FPV then? Like,
so that was like summer of 2014.
So wow, it's been a long time then.
Yeah.
And then you left for a little while. So what made you leave FPV?
So last spring. So for the past, from like 2017 to 2019, I was working with a company called Thrust UAV here in Idaho. And we were trying to manufacture racing drones. It never really took off, but it got to the point where like the pay wasn't really cutting it. So I had to like part ways with them and find like a regular 9 to 5. And I just got so busy learning the new job that FPV just kind of took a back seat. And plus, I was kind of getting burned out on racing, and so spring 2019, summer 2019, I kind of like burned out a little bit.
That makes sense. That's a lot to put into it.
Hell yeah.
Do you find that the hobby's different now that you returned?
Yeah.
What do you?
I felt that one coming.
What do you think's different?
What do I think is different? So
other than DJI and stuff like that.
What's it other than?
Other than like DJI and Orcas, like nothing about that. Like, what else did you notice is different?
No. So that's like the whole thing. That's like what drew me back into it is DJI.
Specifically, DJI brought you back.
Specifically, and it's like, and I have zero affiliation with DJI. I wish I did because their shit's expensive, but I tried a set of the DJI FPV goggles for my buddy, and I was like blown away because I was like, like watching GoPro footage in real time. So I ordered myself a set, and that just like sucked me back in like super hard. Not to make it like a DJI show, but sorry, what was that?
It's incredible though, isn't it? Like the complete difference.
It still fucking blows my mind every day.
Yeah.
Like no bullshit. Especially because I still fly analog. So I'll fly analog for a few days and then go back to DJI, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Why not do a full switch?
Micros. So yeah, like Tiny Hawks and Whoops and
it's so hard to get like one of those.
You can do a 3-inch HD now, apparently.
Oh, you can do a 2-inch, but I mean, I'm not gonna. They're not gonna fly as fast as an analog 2-inch.
True.
And you got difference. And you got to find the Caddx Vistas. It's
plus long range. You need your home arrow, so you have to. For now, it's analog.
Do you long range quite a bit?
Not yet. I'm waiting for it to get warmer, but I have been getting this guy ready.
What's that one?
Oh,
it's
nice.
An FR7.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the Dead Cat FR7,
So,
right?
so yeah, it's an FR7 open source quad, but yeah, it's analog because I need my home arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Oh, that's dope. So it looks to me like I've looked through your YouTube and stuff like that. It looks to me like your ZMR was like your first quad. Is that about right?
Yeah, yeah. When I was flying helis, I was like, okay, I need to get an FPV, and I don't have a lot of money. What's the best way to get into it? And I saw the blackout frame, which was like way out of my budget. So I ordered like a ZMR with DYS 1806.
Dude, I had the same stuff.
Some like garbage Emax ESCs, Nays 32.
Were they Simon K?
I don't think so. What was the other thing back then?
Well, there was Simon K, and there was a version of an old version of BL Heli, and then
maybe they were Simon K.
Heli. But yeah,
they might have been Simon K. But so yeah, that was my first quad because it was like all in. It was like $200 or something. It was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
On 3S, like Gem Fan 50-30 props. Yeah.
That's hilarious because my first quad, ZMR 250, because the blackout frame was too damn expensive.
It was. Yeah.
And then I actually had Emax 1806 motors, not the DYS. I thought I had Emax, but no, the DYS was a little bit higher than I wanted to pay at that point.
What? Really?
Yeah, the Emax was like $5 a piece on eBay.
Oh shit!
And then I had Emax Simon K. I think they were 12 amp ESCs.
Yeah.
Oh man, and then Nays 32. Oh my dude.
Yeah, yeah. With header pins.
Yep.
Yeah, header pins and server wires.
Hold on, I do have to comment to this. Vamper, I have been flying Venom batteries since day one. They were my first sponsor, and to be 100% honest with you, it's acting as a curtain. I'm just saying. Sorry, I had to. And they don't suck. I have a ton of their batteries still. They're not as good as some out there, but yeah. But what batteries do you fly?
I fly a mix. Mostly nowadays, I fly the Pyrodrone lipos.
Oh, nice. I actually know a lot of people are going to those. They seem to be pretty steady.
Well, yeah, because they're not super expensive, but they're high quality.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. What's your usual setup now?
For what?
For a 5-inch racer.
For lipos?
Oh no, full drone.
Full drone. So Emax motors, Emax Magnum stack.
Oh, nice.
And then like my Hyperlow has a Caddx Vista in it.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're sponsored by Emax too, right?
Yeah, I've been working with Emax since 2015.
I was gonna say you had to have been with them for a long time. I haven't heard of anybody recently being like sponsored by them or anything like that.
No, like yeah, I've been working with Emax for a long time, and yeah, I don't know. You know, they don't like. I just like that they don't like really try to get super gimmicky or super flashy. They just make good motors that are powerful.
Speaking of gimmicky or flashy, the T motors, the Veloxes.
Those are pretty.
Those look weird.
They look like okay.
They look fucking weird.
Right. My buddy Kyle, his first impression of it was that looks like the end of a hose.
Like the grommet part or whatever that you put the.
So those are those motors that like have the texture, right?
Yeah, dude.
I saw those and I was like, why? I mean, I guess you got to do something to stand out.
Yeah. But I guess another company did it too, which is okay. But no, I can totally agree with you on
Another
that.
company did it too.
Yeah, what company was it?
Is it? It's not iFlight. It was another one like that though.
It was probably Zing.
It was Zing. Yeah, you said iFlight. Zing comes
That
to
is
mind.
iFlight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did they make them too?
Mm-hmm.
Who did it first?
iFlight.
Oh. So then you have the clones. Anyway, back to Furadi now.
Sorry.
So, what's your favorite build overall that you own right now?
Oh shit. Probably this guy. And it's like, it's funny because it's an old frame, but it's a CL1 with a Vista, a Newbie Drone 2020, and then the Vandy motors. But you know, I change builds like often. Like I'm just like constantly testing stuff. I probably don't really have a favorite, but I do like flying this guy. My hyper low that I use for racing, that's fun too. But you know, racing is like basically work. Have you tried the smooth motors?
Yeah, they're from Newbie Drone.
I haven't. No, they didn't send me any. What the hell, David? No, I haven't tried them yet. I thought about asking for a set. I probably will. I think those are the silver ones. They're not the ones with the ring magnet, right?
No,
Jake, you have them, don't you?
The smooth is the ones with the ring, and then I have the flows, which are the silver.
The flows are the silver ones. Yeah, I don't know about the. So I was talking to David about the smooth motors, and I was like, "How much do they weigh?" And he's like, "They're really heavy." And I was like, "Shit."
Right.
But no, yeah, I don't know. I might have to try them. I mean, they're definitely interesting.
Well, I'm gonna play with the other ones, the flows.
The flows, those look sick.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Do you have them?
Yeah, I'm actually building a Astro X Silky frame.
Have you weighed them?
I have not.
No.
See, I'm freestyle, so I don't really care about the.
Yeah, I blur the lines because I fly both.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I want to know how much my motors weigh.
I mean, realistically, with the weight, on motors, I really don't see where it makes a big difference because they're spinning so fast. I don't get why the weight would make a big deal.
It makes a difference because the weight's on the end of the arm.
Oh,
so it's like that's the farthest point on the lever. So if you have like something really heavy on the end of the lever, it's gonna affect how everything works. Right?
Okay.
That's why racers look for really light motors because there's a lot less momentum swing.
See, I like that.
If you have like a lot of weight centrally, it's not a big deal. But if you have it out on the end of the arms, it becomes a bigger deal. But for freestyle, it probably doesn't matter as much.
Right. So you do race though, right? So what's your ideal setup for racing then? Because I noticed because you've said the hyper low and you were playing with the CL1 there.
Mm-hmm.
But do you use a frame kind of like this at all? The little guys or anything like that?
So last season I was racing, and these are old. Last season I was racing Hawk 5s.
Okay.
Not super lightweight, but classic bottom mount frame. And they did fine. I don't really like. I guess as long as the build is like under 300 grams for racing, it's going to be okay. Especially because I'm not like I'm not Alex Vanover, I'm not Heads Up FPV, so it probably doesn't matter a whole lot.
Right.
Right now, like my main concern is like what can I fit a Cadex Vista into?
The DJI Air unit fits in a CL1 if you turn it sideways. So like that's not that bad. Things are doable.
Yeah, the air unit's heavy though. It's like super heavy.
Do you find the Vista much lighter?
The Vista's 19 grams.
I don't know.
So the air unit is 35 grams. So it's a good bit lighter. Well, and then you factor in the second antenna, so it's like 20 grams lighter. Which, when you're racing, that's a ton.
So with the Caddx Vista, being that it only uses one antenna, is it transmitting both the DJI to radio or just video?
Both.
Out of one antenna?
Yeah. So the two antennas are for basically like diversity.
So it's just diversity. See, I kind of figured I wasn't 100% when I first started playing with them, but I thought one was video and one was
radio.
Yeah.
No, because if you're flying on like say Crossfire and you lose an antenna, you're gonna get like a big fat warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sorry, my cat's like eating a zip tie from someone that left their own shit on the floor. And I'm trying to stop it while not trying to distract the show. But he's like the stubborn one that's like, F you, mom. Can you not remember that, please?
I caught my dog on my desk before the show.
That's weird.
I made the mistake of, I went and had Dairy Queen for lunch. And I left a box of fries up here.
Oh, no.
At least it's not Rollins' dog. He just humps everything. Remember when we had him on?
Yeah, that's funny. So
Swanfley says his cat eats props. See, cats are jerks. They're lucky they're so nice.
So I've been watching. Oh, let's let him. Oh, okay.
It's not really a question. It's a comment. You're okay.
Gotcha.
True.
So watching like some of your videos and stuff like that, are you using the Caddx Vista in your new 2020 racing and stuff like that, or are you using analog?
Okay, so last season I raced a little bit of analog. So like anymore, I only really race locally, because I'm not competitive enough to like spend money on traveling. But so last season I raced analog, but at the last race of the season we raced DJI. Me and the other like fast guy in Boise.
There's only two of you that are fast. Then is the claim you're making on the show.
God, I hope they're not fucking watching this. No.
I'm sorry, you set that up. I had to.
Me and the other guy. Okay, so the guy that wins all the time, Farmer Boy FPV. He's the guy that wins, and I try to give him a run for his money. There are other fast guys like I don't even know what his fucking pilot name is. George.
I say, like no one you can even think of.
No. There's this local dude. He's not super active, but he's really active on Velocidrone. He's fast. But I mean, like next season, this season, all I really care about is what can I fit a Caddx Vista into, basically.
Fair.
Yeah, like I'm
and
just
you didn't
like
have any latency or issues.
No.
So that's not really something you notice as a problem.
That's something I don't think is a problem. I mean, if you're flying DJI and you have like a video problem, it would be worse on analog, is what I think.
True. Yeah, because you'll break up versus just walking on the side.
True.
Yeah. If you're flying DJI and you have a situation where you're getting like a problem, you would have no video on analog.
Mm-hmm. It's very true because even at a specific park that I go to, you have to kind of burst behind this certain spot when you're running analog.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're going to, me personally, I lose signal behind this thing all the time.
Right.
With the DJI, I don't get anything in back there.
Yeah. like people don't fucking get it.
Right.
The HD shit, it's so good. Yeah. So
I think some people just want to hate it. I don't think they care. I think it's the name that's with it. If it was TBS HDI or something, like people would be all over that. Like nobody would not be in love with it. But because it came with the DJI label, I think people are just already pissy with DJI.
And that's fucking stupid, honestly.
Have you noticed like a difference even in like who's supporting what companies now compared to when you were in FPV before? Like, Are you seeing a shift, or are you seeing more like kind of unity?
No, I mean people have always been loyal to like say Fat Shark as an example. Even if they're like shooting themselves in the foot. and DJI has always been kind of like, it's always been like cool to hate on DJI because people that traditionally like own DJI equipment are
old.
You know, they're noobs. Typically, they get a Mavic, they take it out of the box, and it just flies, and they fuck shit up. So it gives DJI a bad name in our community, but at this point, like, I've been doing this so long, and like I'm so old that I don't really give a shit about like a company's reputation. Like, if they're selling the best shit for FPV, that's what I'm going to use.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna fly $500 analog goggles just because I don't like DJI. That's just silly. I'm not gonna make any friends on this fucking show. What are you guys doing to me? My sub count is gonna go like way down.
I love that all I have to redo is ask questions. That's it, man. It's all on you. Yeah, he's like, I need stronger shit for this. So, are you like noticing an increase in drama? Are you involved in any drama? Are you tired of the drama?
No, I think the drama's been like the same. Like, there's always drama around Rotor Riot. There's always drama around TBS. There's always drama around Drew. My and okay, so like I'll give you guys some backstory. You probably don't know this, but me and Drew were teammates a long time ago on for Mini Quad Club. And I didn't like Drew. I didn't fucking like him. Like he came on the team, and back then I was just like racing, and racers don't really have the same exposure as like vloggers and freestyle pilots. So Drew came on, and he was like already vlogging in 2015, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, with his fucking eyeliner, and he's like getting all these subs and followers, and everybody loves him. I'm like, fuck you. So like back then, like we didn't like each other, and we would like butt heads in the private chat of Mini Quad Club all the time. So we had like that history, but like when the HD stuff came out, and I just kind of realized, like, I just bought my first DJI product. Like my notions and my opinions and my feelings like don't really matter. Like, we should all just be like having fun. And that's like how Drew and I kind of like reconnected. You know, because we realized like the drama is just like, it's a waste of time. And, you know, we started this hobby to like have fun and experience flight. But no, as far as drama, like
I don't see anything built up around you, but I haven't seen it stand out. If it's not standing out, it's not that big a deal. You know what I mean?
No, because I'm like super neutral. But
yeah.
But it's interesting now because FPV is so small, communities are so small, and the manufacturers are small compared to other things, that it's really personal for the manufacturers. It's really personal for them. It's like their livelihood. And if they feel like something is messing with their livelihood, they sometimes they take it too far. TBS is a great example. Like Trappy, and I've met Trappy. We've talked, we've hung out. But he doesn't take criticism very well. And sometimes he can like lash out because of that. And if you try to say something's wrong with one of his products, he'll lash out, or somebody from TBS will lash out. And even with that, even with Trappy having that kind of like abrasive personality, that doesn't prevent me. Stop it.
We'll get to that in a minute, Jake.
That doesn't prevent me from buying Team Black Sheep products because they work. You know what I mean? So like, I guess my point is like, even if I don't like an individual or a company, or I don't like the way they represent themselves, that won't prevent me from buying their products if they work well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the fair way. I agree. I'm kind of the same.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you part of Rotor Riot now?
Negative. No.
No? Did they ask you to join them?
No. They just I think if anything, I think Drew saw that I was like hyped on DJI, and he just thought it'd be cool to have me out.
So I just did something crazy, like people might think stupid, but something crazy with my setup. So I was the asshole that got a whole setup from Rotor Riot.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I saw you post that. I'm like, you got like an HD1 and goggles. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Apparently, though, don't forget, I'm their biggest supporter. So, like, I got that. So,
right? So, and I appreciate that a ton. And I will offer real criticism no matter what. It's not like a payoff or anything like that. But I just did something incredibly, it could be incredibly stupid with it. I just sent it across the country so that somebody could try it out and play with it.
Nice.
Interesting.
That's cool. That's cool as shit, dude.
Hopefully someone you know that you'll get it back from. Ooh, you're really ballsy.
No, legs.
Who'd you send it to?
Legs FPV.
Oh, yeah, he's good people.
And why is that?
Well, he was saying that he hadn't tried one and all this stuff, and I was like, dude, I have one. I mean, I've got no real
attachment.
Well, no, I do have an attachment to it. It's fucking amazing. But you know what? Why not just share it a little bit? You know, I mean, it's given to me, so share it a little bit. As long as I get it back, legs. If you're watching this.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, you can praise it as much as you want to, and you can hype it as much as you want to, and you can share footage from the goggles. But if you don't try it, like, I mean, it's like driving with and without windshield wipers in a rainstorm. Like, if you don't try it, you really can't understand. Truth.
And the thing that sucks, like, the only thing that I think really sucks about it right now is the fact that in order to share that experience while you're flying or something like that, you have to have a second pair of goggles.
Right.
I mean, one of my buddies did get it here, so I'm not the only person here with it now. But there's still 5 or 6 other pilots here who don't have it. So that they're like, I'm like, all right, I'm going to fly the DJI. Oh, got to put our shit away.
Wait,
I fly with the guys all the time.
Huh?
I fly beside the guys. So my last 4 videos are all DJI HD DVR footage. That's all I'm posting now is DVR because I just got a new GoPro and I just didn't care. And I think it's fine. And if you watch, there's a video of us flying a golf course and I'm standing like here and the guys are like in that corner to me where the light is. 5 of us flew at one time, no issues.
Oh yeah,
and I'm the only one on DJI. Yeah. Like that is such a like BS. Like you're totally fine to fly your DJI with your buddies that are on analog.
Every time I fly with my buddy Kyle, his video is gone.
Something's weird there. VTX. Yeah, something's weird. Like I haven't.
He's not using a Unify, is he?
Yeah, I've had no issues.
Yes. But what were you going to ask there, Furadi?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Was I? Fuck, I don't remember.
I think you were about to say, where are you from?
Oh, yeah. Where do you live? You only have like 6 pilots?
Montana.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. I saw that on your profile. That's worse than Idaho.
Oh, come on.
Not worse, but like as far as like, population.
You've got like 1,000 to 1 potatoes versus humans. We have 100-to-1 cows.
Those are both things that people like.
Both very, very.
No, so like here in the Treasure Valley area, 1, 2, 3, like pretty much all of our fast guys next year are going to be flying DJI for the most part.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need to get a hold of a Caddx, though. I really do. I'm waiting for him to come back in stock or whatever it was. Were they ever in stock?
The first, basically you had to get a run on the first batch, and I got lucky. I got a second one from Newbie Drone because they screwed up their shipment. So their shipment came in like 2 weeks after the first batch shipped because they shipped it to like the wrong location. So I got one out of their shipment. So yeah, I just got lucky. And I think I pre-ordered my first one from, I don't even remember, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I just got it in a pre-order like everybody else.
I need to get on a pre-order. I should just do that right now. Just ensure myself that I get one.
I mean, you know, the main difference is you're like saving 20 grams, and you can use basically.
Well, you can't record on board unit either. You have to use DVR.
Yeah, but who cares? I don't use onboard ever.
I don't use onboard because I find if you hit something, it stops recording. The air unit's that sensitive.
Oh, you have problems.
It's all my air units do it. All the air units do it.
I have a video for you.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it on your YouTube?
Yeah, the active braking video.
You know what? I'm new. I've only been flying since June. I'm meant to hit shit.
That's why I made the video. It's not about hitting shit. It's about active braking and how it screws up the signal.
Ah. Okay, I'll watch your video. But I was gonna say Fireball. He said he has an issue flying his DJI with other DJI and analog if he's beside them. I'm running True RC patches, so I have like here and then like full here coverage, and I'm running the hacked. Is it 1200 milliwatt? Yeah, so I'm running a hacked 1200 milliwatt, and I don't cut anyone out. So yeah, keep some distance and don't put your signal between them and their quad. So I usually stand a bit behind people, and then that way I'm no issues. Right. I don't know if your guys' experience was the same or not.
Right. Well, so the DJI goggles they transmit. So if you're standing right next to someone that's flying analog, they're gonna pick up interference from your goggles too.
Yeah, so just stand behind them though, and you should be fine.
Yeah.
Because you don't have issues otherwise, right?
Right. Yeah. No, I mean we raced like 2 HD and 2 analog, and like at the end of last season, and it was fine. And I fly with analog guys all the time.
So I'm just commenting there on the True RC. That makes a big difference. I am gonna do like a little shameless plug thing here. Oh, I just want to show my amazing. Ow!
She's doing a wonderful job.
I know. I wasn't as prepared as I thought it was. I want to show the amazing honey pot I got.
See, my plug was right here, just like.
I'll tell you. You can talk about that, but I don't think you want to.
I don't want to. Not until I talk to Crappy.
All right. Well,
about the Tango.
Long story short,
what's going on with the Tango 2? Tell me.
There we go. Let's just get into this. What's wrong with it, Jake? Why are you eating it?
What happened to it? You know, if there's a problem with TBS firmware, it's not a big deal. I mean,
I don't know if it's a firmware issue and stuff like that is the problem. And I do have to talk to Trappy, so keep that in mind, everybody, before really dogging on it. So, okay, I built my buddy a drone, or not built. I put a receiver on my buddy's drone, and I went to test it out. And, of course, I used this to test it out because it was a Crossfire receiver. Well, my buddy comes to pick up his drone, and we go to bind it. It wouldn't bind. I had to manually bind it and all this stuff, which was weird. It was a firmware problem, right? As far as drone to or RX to TX. Did the manual bind. It worked. Got his thing going. I don't know what happened, but none of my quads are bound to this anymore. after this little scenario, and it will not bind and find any of my receivers now.
What?
That is super weird.
Yeah, and I've refreshed the firmwares and everything, and I even did it the manual way, like the weird, the bootloader mode.
Yeah, that's
And
weird.
this is your second problem with this remote, isn't it?
But the first problem was kind of stupid, and they did have a fix for it.
But you had to fix it, so you saw it.
I did have to fix it, which kind of sucks.
They make good stuff. I like their stuff. Maybe they just did it too fast.
But just to clarify, I haven't talked to Trappy yet, and it is an odd situation. I don't know of anybody else who's kind of run into the situation. I haven't even.
You probably hit the wrong button. You probably did like factory reset all / lock.
You need Spectrum. It's easy.
Dude, okay. Spectrum. Okay. This is before Crossfire days, before Crossfire World in my days, okay? I had a DX6i, one of the old silver ones.
Same here. Yeah.
And it was my first radio, and it worked. It got my ZMR going, stuff like that.
With an orange receiver?
Yeah. Then I'm like, all right, it's time to upgrade because I'm really getting into this. So I got myself a DX8 G2 and started using the regular SAT receivers and the race receivers and stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But it was just, and I do not mean to dog on them because they have one of the cleanest radio signals out there and all that craziness. But I had too many fail safes. Way too many fail safes. And I mean like within 50 yards of myself. So I got the X9D, and this was before Crossfire, and I had zero issues park flying or anything like that.
Right.
And then I got Crossfire, and it expanded. I've got a 7-inch quad that I send 2.5 miles away from myself now, but that's Crossfire. But being the fact that you can put Crossfire on like an IX-12 is pretty dope. And the gimbals are dope on the IX-12. I'm just not paying another $600 for another radio.
That's insane. Yeah. No. I mean, yeah.
They're good. They're great radios. They have radios that are what, like $2,500?
I don't know, but their air radios are too expensive.
They really are.
Yeah, no.
They're a great radio. But yeah. But yeah.
You gotta show them what you're drinking now.
Irish Death, bro. But you knew that already.
He just wanted you to say it again. Yeah, that was Swine Flu's question too. They all wanted to ask you that apparently again.
Irish Death. I can't be the only person that drinks this.
I've never seen it.
What is it?
It's I don't fucking know what it is. It says dark smooth ale, but it's super good. It's like
Guinness
almost like a
or Rickard's
Guinness.
Red.
It's almost like a Guinness, yeah.
Okay,
but just like not as like.
So
thick.
we had the newbie drone guys on here 3 weeks ago now. Wow, time flies. And so I wanted to give them a shout out because on our show, people were complaining that they wanted the honeypots to come back. And clearly within 3 weeks, they brought the honeypots back. So that was pretty awesome that people were on here asking for them. And I got my honeypot yesterday and it's pretty awesome. For $30, I got a brand new brushless cockroach frame.
Nice.
The canopy with extra hardware, 2 sets of the AZI props, 1 mil, the linear honey patch antenna. This thing's pretty cool because that's just their sticker for it. And 4 brand new of the Nitro Nectar Gold.
Those are sick.
These alone are the value of your honeypot. Like that's awesome. Have you tried the nectars, Jake?
I have, and they last a hell of a lot longer than my Beta FPV 300 mods.
Good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. So I just want to give them a shout out because if they still have some honeypots left, it's totally worth you dropping the money on it.
Yeah, my buddy got a 5-inch honeypot too.
Yeah, I would if I had the money. For me, with the U.S. exchange rate and the shipping, it doesn't make much more sense to keep going up.
You live in Boise.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very far away from me.
Now he's playing fly dates.
Relatively, yeah.
Well, it's like 8 hours or something like that.
I mean, that's pretty far. But I mean, I guess compared to like San Diego, it's not that bad.
I drove to San Diego last year or the year before.
Yeah, that's far.
Yeah, that was a far one. Yeah. I'm just trying to find out ways or places I can go.
I mean, you probably have as much scenery as we do.
Yeah, just
yeah.
Probably more.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie there.
Yeah,
we have.
But Jake gets hurt when he goes on adventures, so he can't go fly these things.
I do get hurt like every time.
Like last week, he's like, "I was snowboarding and I'm crippled now." Like he just always hurt.
Yeah, snowboarding is that's too dangerous.
It's the trying to keep up with the 13-year-old and the 10-year-old, and
that's not smart. Yeah. How old are you?
33. I asked you first, and you didn't answer.
You did?
Yes.
At the same time.
Huh?
I'm 40.
You're 40?
Yeah.
You don't
Jake, that's going to be you at 40. You just don't age.
It's not fair because I'm like black and Asian, so it's totally not fair.
That's true. Asians don't age. They're like good.
Neither.
Okay, an Asian friend told me this, that they're good their whole life, and then when they get old, they turn into like raisins. So they're like plump, happy grapes, and then they get old and they just raisin right away.
Accurate. But yeah, so like,
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, like I'm also black, so yeah, I'm just like, yeah. As far as like aging, it's like genetics lottery.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
I'm still pretty baby faced.
You look pretty old, bro.
I love it. I love it. He has like a 16-year-old, doesn't he now? That ages you quicker.
What's that?
I think he has a 16-year-old. That ages you quicker.
He's not 16. He's 14 almost.
Okay, well, you're getting close.
He's going to be driving next year. That's fucking crazy.
How many of your kids fly?
What's that?
How many of your kids fly?
2.
2? That's pretty sick. Yeah.
My 10-year-old and my almost 14-year-old.
Nice.
Jake
my almost
did a video
faster than me.
Jake did a video recently driving his truck with his kid falling behind it. The kid did a damn good job.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Ed says black don't crack.
Accurate again.
I will allow it because it was not inappropriate. You know what?
I mean,
if you got it, yeah, if there's certain perks, why not, right?
Yeah, I had a girl at work the other day tell me that she thought I was like her age and she's 28. I was like, wow.
Imagine like trying to play the hitting on you thing and you're like, okay, I'm married and my daughter's age.
I hope not.
So you have kids, I'm assuming?
4.
Okay, I have 3, and that's rough.
Well, so one of them is out of the house-ish. So I have an 18-year-old, 16, 8, and 5.
That's quite the difference.
So 2 marriages.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, so the 2 teenagers are from the previous marriage.
That's fair, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And how many of your kids fly?
So both of my older boys have flew at one point. My 16-year-old, Sorrel, in 2017, he was like top 10 in the nation. Yeah. 2017? 2016, 2017? Yeah.
How old?
Wow.
Huh?
How old?
He's 16 now. So, yeah, when he was
like 14,
12, 13,
wow.
he was like top 10, top 20 in the nation. When we had the regional qualifier that year, he actually set the lap count for the regional qualifier at 6 laps. He was the first one to do it.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, he was fast.
And
That
then
was
he gave it
when.
up?
What's that?
And then he gave it all up.
No, he gave up last spring when I quit working at Thrust UAV.
Okay.
He's like, if you're not going to be doing it full time, then I'm probably not going to worry about it, kind of thing. And it sucks. I miss it because he was like super talented, and I had fun flying with him. Maybe he'll come back one day. Like it's my dream that he'll like, because he works. All he does is work and go to school. It's like my dream that he'll like buy a set of DJI goggles one day and like decide to start flying again. That would be fucking
So you mean
amazing.
for Christmas or birthday, you will be giving him a set of DJI goggles to get him back into fun.
If I thought he would use them, I'd buy them today.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, flying with him, like when we would just go out and practice, like we were always kind of like evenly matched until I crashed. But flying with him is like the most fun I've ever had. It was amazing. It was amazing.
It's crazy fun, isn't it? Like,
yeah. Like seeing your kids kick ass. It's mind blowing.
It also sucks at the same time, though, in my opinion, because I'm trying to be fast. I'm trying to be fast, and my son's over here just, and I'm like,
that's cool though. That's like that's
cool.
something.
It's hella cool.
That's something you created, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I do love that. It's just like, come on, man. I've been playing games since I was 6, and I'm freaking 30 years old, 33 years old, and you've been playing games for like a year. Come on now.
Oh, I don't even try with the game. Forget about it.
Oh, right. I used to play games all the time, and I was never into those MMO RPG or whatever things. So
FPS.
No.
I liked FPS.
Cats. Jesus, cat.
I like first-person shooters.
Wait,
I
so have you downloaded Warzone yet?
No, I don't have any of the new stuff. I used to do like Gears of War 3 was actually one of my favorites. I had every Call of Duty, I think up to Modern Warfare, and then I stopped playing. Then I kind of got into GTA for a bit with Chronix, and then we got into drones.
Okay, we have to break.
Why?
Warzone dropped yesterday. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
What the fuck?
I don't pay attention to
Okay.
I have a Switch. I play like Nintendo.
Okay. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that's the latest Call of Duty, right?
Okay.
Yesterday, they released Warzone, which is basically PUBG, but Call of Duty, and it's free.
Finally! Richard! You better be listening
Dude,
out there.
like I downloaded this last night.
What's it called? Warzone?
Warzone.
Damn,
I downloaded this last night,
working.
and I'm like, fuck. I want to play Warzone, but I'm like scheduled for this live stream. Fuck yeah.
Well,
like,
I will let you go in 5 minutes so we can go download it too, because it'll take us 2 days.
No, it's epic. It's free to play, but it's Call of Duty, PUBG.
Really?
Free to play.
But it's not on Xbox?
It's cross-platform. It's on all of them.
What?
Yeah, Xbox. So like if you're on Xbox, I'm on PC, we could play together later.
Yeah, I'm really excited right now.
I don't think I can, but
I think I want to play
on quad chat right now.
Jake is taking a call apparently.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're big time. You just take calls.
Right? He's too big for this show.
I thought he was talking about our show.
That's when you're wearing a newbie drone hoodie, you just, take calls on the live stream.
I'm going to tell you right now, like, David sent this to me, right? And this has got to be my favorite freaking hoodie. Like,
dude,
I was expecting some cheap ass hoodie.
Dude, I almost made a fucking vlog on the hoodie. It's good. It's good. I don't know who makes the hoodie, but it's like, it's good.
It looks fuzzy.
Legit, man.
It's like,
no, it's not fuzzy at all.
No, it's
I mean, like
premium.
The inside looks like it's fuzzy and soft. Like it looks like a nice thick sweater.
It's really warm.
It's a premium freaking sweater. I was expecting like Walmart brand, but I got this. It's basically a Champion hoodie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice.
It's dope.
It's nice. I have a Part 107.
Have you ever filmed something for anyone? I'm wondering if Fireball has a more specific question.
So when I was at Thrust UAV, I was required to get a Part 107 because basically anytime I flew, I was getting paid for it.
Oh, makes sense.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah.
So like we would be doing STEM training or demonstrations or test flying. I mean, it was always on the clock, so we were required to have Part 107s.
No, that
No,
makes
that
total
makes
sense. Just
Yeah.
not something I would have thought of.
Yeah. And I
having
like
my Part 107 to be honest with you.
what's that?
I like having my Part 107 to be honest with you.
I haven't done anything with it.
No?
Ooh,
No.
Stinkerton brought up a good point. Sorry. So Stinkerton, unfortunately, what happened is I live in Canada, and so the Heatonist decided that my hot sauce wasn't shipping until yesterday, when Bot and Jake's have already arrived at their residence in the U.S. So we had to push Bot back a week, and Conrad was very nice and came up a week sooner, because what we did is I actually purchased the same hot sauce for all three of us, so we can all suffer at the same time with the same heat next week while interviewing Bot Grinder. So next week is the Hot Ones episode, but we're not calling it Hot Ones because I'm pretty sure they trademarked that name. It is the Hot Question episode, and Kat will probably die. So it is worth turning into because I eat like sriracha is my level of heat right now. Like jalapenos and sriracha I'm cool with. And we got the Last Dab XXX. So yeah. We shall see. We're going from like hot to very hot to like kill you hot. So Jake and Bot have decided they're both champions, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going in hoping to eat all three.
Jake's gonna put hot sauce on his donut holes.
Dude, Jake wanted me to make chicken wings. I'm like, you think I have time to make chicken wings before this show? Like,
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you have time to make chicken wings? You're over there making freaking like you cook for like 10 people every freaking time you go fly.
That's a weekend. That's not before the show. I have all day to do that when we go fly.
Mac and cheese and pork chops tonight?
Well, pork chops are fried in a pan and the mac and cheese goes in the microwave. It's pre-made, that one. That's like literally took me 15 minutes, 20 minutes to make dinner.
Go to your local Costco, get a bag of wings.
Do they have Costco?
I'm sorry. I don't know if you've been following this Corona thing, Jake, but our Costco's are sold out right now. So
they do have Costco in Canada?
Yeah, Costco's amazing.
Cool.
We used to have Sam's Club too, and then the Sam's Club went away.
Yo, I was so lucky, by the way, speaking of coronavirus.
Uh-oh.
Not a single fucking store here has toilet paper right now. I literally, before this whole like irate, let's go hoard all the toilet paper in the world happened, I went and bought this big ass thing of toilet paper. I'm so stoked that we have it right now. And Kyle says he's sorry.
Fucking Vamper. Do I get milk bags cheaper at Costco? Yes, Vamper. Yes, I do. Okay.
Oh,
and Conrad
Furadi,
probably doesn't even know about that yet.
Have you heard about milk bags?
Oh, God.
And I'm not talking about milk bags. I'm talking like bags of milk.
They're plastic. They're not.
That was highly inappropriate, and I apologize.
Plastic
That's
milk
like
bags, not
super
milk
inappropriate. Bags of milk. I mean,
right?
No,
5-0, not again. No, we're not
Chronix,
doing
if
this.
you're
Again.
watching, will you grab a bag of milk, please?
No, we are not doing this again after the show. This is not a new feature of the Quad Chat show. We're not.
wait.
No,
So
Vamper's like milk bags
bag
of
with
thick
thick earth. Oh fuck, Vamper is my fucking friend.
You confirm thick earth. We have to do that first.
Can you confirm?
Wait, so your milk comes in bags?
Oh my God, let's move on. So can you confirm thick earth? Yes, our milk can come in bags, jugs, or cartons, but we all buy, well, not all, a lot of us buy bags. Yeah, thank you, Stinkerton. Bag chat with Jake and Kat. Actually, that sounds worse. Either that or the Corona. No. God, no. Anyway, bagged milk is phenomenal. I love it. So does Capture FPV. He's also Canadian. I bet you Stinkerton also. Yeah, milk bags confirmed. Thank you, Vamper. Let's do a big MI. Oh, no, we can't do it that way. I see why you did it that way.
So where in Canada are you?
Ontario.
Okay. How far away is that from RotorQuest?
Where's RiverQuest?
RotorQuest.
Oh, I was like, where's RiverQuest? RotorQuest is in Ontario.
Oh, okay. So like, are you friendly with them or?
I know who Justin is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I will buy things from their store if no one else has stuff. Yes.
Okay. He
Yeah.
he actually flew me out for one of their races 2018, 2017.
Nice.
Super cool. Yeah, that was like my only time in Canada.
We went to a rat race with them once last year. Yeah. We met Kimbo FPV there. He's in the chat somewhere. He's awesome. And we actually just flew with him freestyle recently. But none of my crew, like, we're all freestylers. We don't really race.
Yeah.
So it was really boring. Like, even though we got a lot of heats, it's like we literally sit there. It's like, okay, there's a circle. Okay, do a flippy floopy. Like, you can't really do anything. Like, it's just like boring. Yeah,
Racing is boring.
Yeah, I don't like to be told what to do. I like to just do whatever the hell I want.
Racing.
So yeah, Kimbo's 15 minutes from RotorQuest, and he loves it.
And
cool.
Like for me, we're just starting races. Actually, I was gonna ask you, like,
wait, you have to let him confirm thick earth, or we're gonna get in trouble.
What?
We do this on every episode. Every single person has confirmed thick earth, including your homie Drew. So
thick earth. What?
Yeah, thick.
Oh my gosh, thick. I have to get an example.
3C's thick earth. No, if you give the example, it gives it away. They're supposed to confirm it before the picture. You know, my rules of the show is to do nothing blatantly sexist or to make someone like upset. So it's not anything that's going to get you incriminated by any means.
Are you talking to me or Jake?
To you.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
You gotta, is the earth thick? Yes or no?
What? I'm so confused right now. What is happening?
You just got to say yes or no.
No, I don't. I feel like this is.
Everyone said yes. It's not a trap.
What is happening right now? Somebody in chat, tell me what the hell is happening.
Guys, he needs. Yeah, there you go. Vamper says just say thick earth confirmed.
I'm not saying that. What is going on?
I love how you're the like Drew even was like, sure. Chad was like, yeah. Zoe knows all about it. Like everyone goes and confirms it. We can't. What? Yeah, Fireball's right. If we tell you, then
no, I need a. I need a backstory.
The earth is thick, like Fireball said. It's the rules.
Fireball. God damn it. No. No.
You don't think the earth is thick, so you think it's flat?
What?
Yeah.
There's a difference between flat and what?
Oh goodness.
Okay, yeah. Jake might as well show the picture one more time because then Ed will know.
There's a picture. Oh my god.
Do you believe the earth is thick?
He almost said yes.
We had an astronaut confirm it. Well, not me specifically, but
oh my god,
the crew where this all comes from, and they usually ask that question to the guest on our show. They had an astronaut say the Earth is thick on like a NASA live stream. They asked the question, amazing. And the guy's like, "Yes, the Earth is thick."
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I almost pulled my beard. Yes. I'm on that camp. Yes, it's thick.
It's confirmed.
Thick is good. Yes. I like my crust thick, everything thick. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh man.
Well, at least that's confirmed. Now we can move on.
So, real question here. Oh, I like your reaction. That number one. I'm going to tell you that right now. What's going on here? You know, that was good. But no, as far as going, like me and my buddy Kyle and everybody here, we're going to start doing more track things here, right?
Yeah.
What motivates you in races?
Competition.
The competition?
For sure. So like, I mean, I like speed and I like trying to beating people. And, you know, drone racing, RC racing, it's like a way to get that fix without risking great bodily harm, right? Mm-hmm. And there's like nothing as intense as like FPV racing. It's like FPV racing is it's as bad as like riding a motorcycle fast on a racetrack, but you're just not risking your life. You know what I mean? I mean, FPV, like even when I fly in my backyard, like when I fly a Tiny Hawk in my backyard and I'm trying to do fast laps, I'm like, it's traumatizing because it's so intense. Like if I crash, I might go into a neighbor's yard. I might hit somebody's dog. I mean, it's just even still 5 years later, it's just like one of the most like intense experiences that I've experienced. And again, I ride motorcycles all the time.
I was going to say, I think one of your first videos was about a motorcycle.
Yeah. Well, so like when I was on the DRL, I kind of brought that up.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, FPV racing, it's maybe, and I think I'm a little bit different compared to most people because like I still get like if I try to watch somebody fly FPV, I get motion sickness if I try to watch on the goggles. So it's like when I race it, like it just like I really like get into the experience. But even compared to like racing RC cars, because me and my 8-year-old will race RC cars too, and that's like super relaxing because it's not FPV. I mean, you know, the competition is really good, and I'm racing against people that are like really like skilled and sponsored, but it's not nearly as intense as FPV because FPV just like sucks you in and it like tricks your body into thinking if you crash you're gonna die.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's awesome. So like me, I'm doing the chase thing. Like I'm chasing that adrenaline rush all the time, whether it's diving a building or maybe doing something that I've never done before, you know, like going underneath a train and power looping it while it's moving or something like that. That's
which we are not encouraging on this show.
No, we are not encouraging.
We follow your new proposed legislation because it's just wonderful.
But that adrenaline rush is what's done it for me in freestyle the whole time. And right now for me, my goal is to get through the track entirely, I guess.
Without crashing.
You got any advice on that?
Practice.
See,
I
don't really push it in freestyle because I don't want to yard sale my shit. So
that's
like
fair.
And I mean, I kind of get it. Like to me, like the freestyle videos that I really enjoy, they're not about like great risk. They're just about like, they're usually like great skill, like great flow and great editing. So I guess like super risky moves, like in freestyle, like, I don't know, like diving a building or shooting a train gap, that doesn't really do a lot for me. So to me, it's not the same as racing. Like racing is just like it's to the point. I don't care if I grenade my shit into a gate, if I can beat the guy that I'm racing.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you're risking like, you know, the same stuff. You're risking your entire build. But
I think she's beating her cat or something right now. Like she had to hide it and everything.
I don't know what's happening in the background. One sec.
She's just taking the cat and going. Woof.
I mean, yeah, like so between freestyle and racing, you're risking the same like amount of gear, but I guess for me for freestyle, like I don't have the desire to like risk my quad when I'm flying freestyle, but when I'm racing, I don't give a shit. Like if I come home with like no working quads when I'm racing, that's cool.
It's a good day.
Yeah, I mean that's like fuck, that was a good hard day. Yeah.
But for somebody who doesn't race very much, like myself here, like my racing is like I'm beating the noobs in town, but my buddy Kyle and my son will kick my ass all day.
Yeah,
racing. What kind of? Oh my gosh, I forgot the word. I think I'm fired right now. That was bad.
I threw you off because I never walk away, and I was like, "Bye."
You totally did. Usually it's me that go pee.
The charger started making a weird noise, and it wasn't like a finish. It's like, and I'm like, "Our battery's about to explode behind me," because that's all lipos on that top shelf right now attached to chargers.
Oh, great.
So Rich says we're good.
We should talk about that.
Well, you need to charge them. What do you mean we should talk about it? They're batteries and lipo. Like, that is the key to flying. Can you not eat my pen?
What kind of advice? Advice is the word I've been looking for the last 15 minutes.
For racing?
Yeah. Going from freestyle to racing.
Going from freestyle to racing?
Yeah.
Starting in racing, start slow and make sure you can get your laps in without crashing. Like, your speed doesn't matter starting out. Consistency matters and finishing matters. If you don't finish, you're not getting the repetition of learning the track or learning the skill set required for racing. Like, freestyle is like, totally experimental, and it's about creativity. Racing is about learning a line, learning very, very, very specific maneuvers. So to learn those things, you have to start slow and stay in the air. If you don't stay in the air, like, you're not gonna progress. But yeah, freestyle is all about like creativity and risk, which, like, that's, I'm not a creative person. But racing, like, if you're not in the air, you're not learning the race line, you're not getting faster.
Yeah.
So, it's like the old saying goes, like, slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
What about for folks that always hit the gate, like physically hit it?
Physically hit the gate?
Yeah.
They're going too fast.
They're just going too fast.
Escobar, what is up, my dude? Yeah, I was in the military. I was in the military family, and I served myself for about 4 years.
I think he knows this because he knows he's older than you, so I think he's your buddy, and he's just like...
No, well, he comments on a lot of my videos.
Oh, well, then that's really cool that
he's always got like something smart to say. He's always like talking shit about Fat Shark too, which I love. No, I don't hate Fat Shark. We wouldn't be anywhere without Fat Shark. I don't hate Fat Shark, but if they're not careful, they're gonna price themselves out of the market.
And it only took them 5-6 generations to put a fucking power switch on it.
I don't care about power switches.
I love the power switch, man.
I don't give a shit about power switches.
I unplugged my goggles.
I hate going like this and going, is it?
Yeah, I just unplug my shit. I don't care about power switches.
I'm the same, sorry.
Click. Done. Oh, man. I am a pig. Look at this.
That was full at the beginning of the show.
And you haven't had dinner?
You have a family to feed. You can't eat all the desserts.
Yeah. Come here.
How are you going to eat a half a carton of donut holes before dinner?
Number
what
one.
The fuck?
Say hello.
What's up, dude?
Look at this stud.
Is that the faster kid?
Yes.
Is that the kid that beats you?
Yes, he's the. He used to be so scared of blowing up his stuff, And then I was like, dude, just crash it. I'll build you a new one. Just crash it. And I was like, I'd rather you crash it trying something than not risking the biscuit and everything. And now he's just faster than me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, if my kids crash, I fucking chastise them. I'm like, don't you crash? Like, I don't want to fix your shit later.
See, he was always he was always too worried. Yeah, I ate a lot of those, didn't I?
Oh my god, that's terrible. Terrible.
Just keep them away from me. Go share with your brother.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here anyway, guys. Before we dig ourselves into a bigger hole here.
It's been a great night.
Jake has to go talk to Trappy about his remote he hates. You know what? Honesty, like, I tried Exotic FPVs. He's here in the chat now. I tried his Tango 2 last Thursday when we flew together, and it definitely fit my hands better. Because, like, I don't have, like, tiny hands, but I have, I guess, normal women hands. So the QX7, like, I'm like this. Like, it's a monster, and that's why I changed my stick to the race stick so it's shorter throw. But with the Tango, I'm like, oh, like, it's like an Xbox remote to me. Like, I can just hit everything. And it's actually kind of more like a PS1 remote, in my opinion, size-wise. The Xbox one kind of rolls more and is a bit beefier. But I remember the original PlayStation 1 because it was thin, like it was only like this wide, wasn't it? And it was long, so you could easily like wrap around that thing.
Do you fly a QX7 Cat?
I do, yeah.
So the QX7 is excessively large.
You are not getting me to switch to
Jumper?
to Spectrum.
No, I don't fly Spectrum.
Okay, good.
No,
I don't need a new remote. If I need
I fly
remote, I'll buy a new remote.
I fly a Jumper.
Yeah.
With Crossfire.
See,
yeah. I
really want to try that myself.
So okay, so the nice thing about the Jumper is the reach to the sticks is really short. So if you're flying a QX7, you fly a Jumper, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I have so much control.
If I'm getting a new remote, it would have to be like remarkably different than what I have, because there's nothing wrong with my remote. So like my goggles, I went DJI because my goggles were
except
dead.
You're going like this.
See.
You got a whole ground station going on that thing.
Yeah.
No,
sure.
not anymore.
And you probably have like, you have like female hands. So I mean,
it's under I'd show you my remote, but it's in the living room because we were playing Sim last night.
So okay, so like
I have female hands. So like I changed this throttle to a race stick, so it's shorter and I can reach full throw now. Like I can easily throttle full.
Yeah, but you probably have a hard time reaching the full center of the stick.
I'm okay because Chronix taught me to hold it like this. So I hold it like on my fingertips and then I go like this.
You should try a Jumper.
I just don't want to buy new things.
You should try. It's only $160. So I mean, I'm not gonna like.
I need things can't.
So I have tried a Tango 2
printer or a Cine drone. Sorry, 3D printer. Like
don't get a 3D printer.
Way down at the bottom.
No, don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
We need a 3D printer.
No, just order it. No, that's a terrible idea.
I want to make like.
How many hours have you spent fucking setting that thing up, Jake? How many hours of your life? Days.
I'd say in total to find like the right tune and everything, about a week.
That's a long fucking time,
dude. Okay, so Prince FPV.
A week? That's 40. That's a long time.
No. Prince FPV, who's normally in the chat, Jonathan PJ, he is the bestest. I actually just bought a GoPro off him. He's super awesome dude. And he just, I don't know what, I haven't asked him yet. We're supposed to fly with him this weekend, but he just created this whole new drone store. Like he works for Canada Printer 3D thing, whatever. And he's just got like his own 3D drone stuff going, but he's actually working as a 3D shop now. So they've got like printers and filaments and like all these people that can help us. And like, I think we'd be fine.
See, we have that too, but it took a really long time to get the right tune down. And then then I had to go get new tips, and then I had to go get a whole new hot end, and then I had to get new tubing.
Like Vicious Vice said, though, Mad Chiller's his guru. Like, there's Mad Chiller doing it. Night Train in our chat's doing it. We have honestly like a whole bunch of people that are in our networking that use it. Even Bardwell's doing it now. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of information that can help us figure it out.
I just printed these today.
Listen, beyond the scope of FPV, I want pots organizers. I want drawer organizers. Like there's so many things that the 3D prints would be good for. Hooks for the wall. Like there's just so many things I want for my organizational OCD that like I don't.
You can find that all at Walmart.
But that involves going to the store to buy shit. I can make it for less.
Like I got that shit on Amazon.
To get this to print correctly, I found the perfect tune. Takes about 6 hours for this to print.
Fuck that.
It took 10 hours.
Night Train and Exotic both 3D print. Hawkeye 3D prints. Our whole chat, it looks like almost 3D prints.
Yeah, I'll leave that stuff up to like Brain 3D and BCF 3D.
Brain 3D won't print stuff unless it's easy. I asked them to print something. She told me it was too hard, and then they wouldn't print it. So, yeah. So I won't use them because they're not willing to print things that are too difficult.
What? That's not true. What? Brain 3D?
I wouldn't say it if it's not true.
He's printing like resin DJI faceplates right now.
I asked for a print of the Beta 85X
canopy.
The canopy, and they said it was too hard to print.
What? No. I'm gonna.
Brain
Oh, no.
Then I went to Beta and bought. I think I went to Brain. I was talking to Jennifer, so maybe not.
No. Brain 3D is run by a dude named Brian. So like,
So what the fuck is
he's working
Jennifer?
on these like resin faceplates for DJI right now, and they're amazing. And I'm gonna have to hit him up because I want one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're like. Let me see if I can find a better picture. They're sick.
I can print a Beta FPV canopy.
So they're like smooth, like they're molded.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're sick, and yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to hit them up.
Question for you. Your DJI goggles, you know that faceplate right there?
Yeah.
Is it metal or is it plastic?
It's metal. Wait, are you talking about for the analog mod?
No, you're like the stock one.
The stock one's metal, yeah.
That's what I thought.
So sorry.
She said hers is plastic.
Yeah, mine's a different faceplate. Jennifer Minas is Brain FPV. I'm pretty confident. So are we talking about someone different?
No, you're thinking of Brain FPV Radix.
Yeah, okay. So she won't print
Brain
shit
3D is just 3D printing.
Okay,
Jennifer
she won't
is
print it. He might.
Jennifer,
Jennifer is the Radix.
Yeah, and
so
they have amazing flight controllers.
She says it's too hard to print. Sorry.
My
apologies. That's why I wanted to clarify it because I don't want them to think I'm talking shit if I have the wrong person.
It's no worries.
And yes, Alex can print stuff for me. He's awesome. So can PJ. My goggle faceplate is plastic because I removed it and plasti dipped it, no problem. Or not plasti, hydro dipped it.
That's sick. That looks good.
I can't show mine off right now.
Jake hates his because it looked like poo. Ha! I said it. No, I thought he did a good job. I would have liked it. He just didn't like it.
It a chick would wear them.
Yeah, that's why I would have liked it.
What'd you do to him?
It's a white faceplate now with like gold splatter on it, and the gold it's really girly looking.
I mean, people have gold motors.
It was what I had available, and
I think if you had done it gold with white splatter, it would have been cooler.
I should have done red splatter.
I just have stickers.
Yeah, you should have done red. Rich told you to do red.
Stickers.
I didn't want stickers. Before I even flew that thing, I had it apart, and Jake was like sweating. Like I told him, he's like, did you even test it? Did you make sure it works? Like, what's wrong with you? What if it's bad from factory? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I need a better
ethics strap.
Huh?
How do you like the ethics strap on there?
I love it. It's like, and no like disrespect to like other goggle strap manufacturers, but the ethics strap, it's like it's not as stiff, so I feel like it's a little more snug and comfortable. I love it, and and I know Steele hates like DJI, but I love the strap. Love it.
I don't understand why he hates it.
He's pretty locked into analog.
Yeah.
I mean, so you have to realize a lot of these like big name guys are like closely tied into analog. You know what I mean? With like camera manufacturers and goggle manufacturers. Not gonna name names, but yeah, a lot of these guys are like deep in with analog.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, I still love my analog because it gets me up in the air and I can fly and all that stuff.
Analog is trash. it's trash. It's analog is VHS tapes. I mean,
yeah, it's VHS versus 4K DVD type thing or Blu-ray.
Yeah, I mean, like I have to fly analog on my Tiny Hawk because it's like 40 grams, but I mean, having to like fly through analog video analog is fucking garbage. I mean, and it's VHS versus Blu-ray.
I like you're just
that's exactly what I said. Like that's how I described it. Literally, I was like,
yeah. I mean, aside from like the weight savings, there's the weight savings, and I guess maybe cost. I mean, There's no good reason why you would fly analog over HD.
507. Get True RC. The difference with the True RC versus the stock DJI antennas is insane. It is so much better, and they take feedback really well. So I had an issue with them originally where the True RC. I might have some in here actually. Sorry, I got back this week and I haven't unpacked my stuff.
What are you using?
What?
I was actually going to ask Furadi what antenna setup he's using on his goggles.
These are the True RC Singularities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, True RC.
But I do have the X-Airs, and the X-Airs you're gonna get with the X-Airs, you're gonna get double the range. They're awesome. But I like the Singularities because I almost never take them off.
Yeah,
because they're so small.
I don't have a DJI one to show you in comparison, but the MMCX, where's my camera? On the True RCs, they made shorter because of the issue the DJI ones have with snapping off in the air unit. But then I was having the constant issue is if I hit something, these fall out. So I lost a pair, and then I'd be flying around with no antennas on my VTX, which apparently doesn't wreck the DJI because I've done it a lot. And I would just start getting blocky video. And then I'd fly back and be like, oh, no antennas, cool. And I'd put them on and go again. So I let True RC know, and they actually created some that I tried that are longer, and they're fantastic. I haven't had any issues since. They stay and they don't fall out. And I noticed I can go so insanely stupid far. I haven't installed my Crossfire Mini yet. I just picked this up last week from Exotic FPV actually. So then I'll know my real range. But right now I'm too scared to try because I will fail safe.
Have you done any long range with yours yet?
What's that?
Done any longish range even?
A little over a mile.
A little over a mile.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
No issues or anything?
No, and in retrospect, because it was a long time ago, I was getting my signal bars were fluctuating, but I was still at 25 megabits. So I mean, I know I could have pushed a lot farther, but since it was new, I just turned around. As soon as we have home aero with Betaflight OSD, then I'm just gonna I'll be done flying analog for long range pretty much. Even though there's a 4 mile hard limit with HD.
4 mile? Well, it's 4 kilometers, which is 2.2 or no? No,
it's 4 miles.
It's
okay. So on paper it's 4 kilometers, but in practice it's 4 miles. So the guys, the wing guys and the plane guys have been testing it, and they can get to 4 miles, and they'll have max bit rate. But as soon as they hit 4 miles, they lose video.
Really?
And it's like a physical limitation of digital transmission.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So how do they get their wings back if they're going out that far?
Oh, I never return home.
Oh, so they still have it on there. They just don't get the arrow.
What?
So
no. Yeah. So with iNav and a wing, I mean, you can fly a wing without video. You can just hit return to home, and the wing will just loiter. Mm-hmm. iNav on a wing is amazing for long range. It's super it's totally fail safe. You don't really have to worry about losing a wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I want to try a wing again. The last time I had a wing, it was a garbage wing from Blade, I think is what it was, or Horizon Hobby. And it sunk right into a fence within 30 seconds.
Oh shit.
So just to show, sorry, but 507 said something about his antennas. I run patches, but I got this case on Amazon. I think someone showed me this case. I forget who. I did not find this on my own. Someone on a live stream showed it to me, and I'm sorry, I forgot who you are. But it is a hard case, so it's nice. And really, I just leave the patches have the top things. I don't know, 90-degree ankle, elbow, or something it's called. So my setup is really easy because I just have to put this one on here and then screw the little one in the bottom. So it's really not a big deal. But you can get the other one to run it. I just was told patches are better sometimes for certain areas. So I'm probably going to run both. depending on if I'm flying a bando or a field. I don't know if you guys have any comments about your antennas in use, but just because he was asking about it in the thread there.
Yeah, directional are pretty much like they're always going to be better. Like the only constraint is storage.
Yeah.
Like if storage isn't a constraint, then directional antennas are always going to be better.
Well, I mean, based on the bag they gave us to put those expensive goggles in, which is probably the biggest joke about the DJI, you can't fit really any antennas on it anyway.
Yeah.
Like it won't even fit in the bag they give you with the antennas on it.
Yeah, I haven't taken that bag out of the box.
No, I use that bag actually, I think for lipos now or something. Like I think I was using it for dead lipos or props or something to carry. I don't know.
I think I lost mine.
Let's talk about lipos really quick.
Yes.
Sure.
And I know we're running long, but
no, we're not. You're fine. We can go till 10. It's just I was tired.
I have to pee again because I've been drinking so much beer.
Okay, so we'll do this, then we'll go.
People really, really, really freak out about lipos in this hobby. Really freak out. They're worried about their houses burning down and explosions and blah, blah, blah. Guys, when you're charging your lipos, charge your lipos right next to you so you can touch them. Touch them every few minutes. If they're not getting above 70 or 80 degrees, you're not going to have a fire. If you touch them and they're really, really hot, you have a problem. Then you unplug it, put it in the backyard. Lipos aren't super dangerous. And if they are going to explode, they're going to warn you first. They're going to get really hot. Then they're going to get really puffy. And then they're going to start to hiss. And then they're going to explode. But before any of that happens, you can just see how warm they are. So when you charge your lipos, charge them next to you. I mean, that might not be convenient, and maybe you're apprehensive, so you're charging in your garage and like an oven or something. But I charge my lipos in my dining room about 12 inches away from me, so I can just reach out and touch them. And if they're not getting warm, nothing's wrong. But
no,
yeah,
that's awesome. No, that is actually a great subject because that is a concern for a lot of people.
It is. I mean,
I just got an awesome email
room.
from DJI.
Oh,
what?
Check. Did you guys just get a DJI email? Have you ever ordered anything from their site?
All the time.
I ordered a backup like camera and cords. I ordered 2 of the cords and stuff. So sorry, but this is in line with what we're talking about after the battery part. DJI just sent me an email saying, "Dear DJI user, US dollars of 98 cents of a DJI credit has been added to your account. Your current balance is 98 cents. Purchase any product at the store and get 98 cents off. Best of wishes, DJI." Thanks for the 98 cents, guys. You're real troopers. Like, that totally justifies me spending like $100 on something there. Like, what? That is like the stupidest marketing thing ever. I'm sorry, that just really threw me off guard.
Yeah, I think I have like $8 in DJI credit that I haven't used yet.
I didn't get any credit for the other stuff I bought. I have 98 cents though.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty sad.
So Love My Drone said my batteries don't get warm when I charge them. Yeah, a lot of people like you'll see on Rotor Riot, someone will be like, "How fast should I charge my batteries?" And they'll say like 1C. And that drives me fucking crazy.
Oh man, I'm a 3C
crazy.
charging kind of guy.
What's that?
I'm a 3C charger.
I charge all of my 5-inch batteries. I charge them all at 5.5 amps. Sometimes more if I'm in a hurry, but 5.5 amps is my minimum. And they're still not getting warm. Like when I see people say only charge at 1C, because it drives me up the fucking wall. Like I get angry.
I'm gonna try that tonight.
Like you're wasting a half an hour of your life to charge a lipo. Are you kidding me?
It's not even.
Yeah,
that's longer than a half an hour, dude. That's a good 45 minutes to an hour.
You're charging at 1.3 amps. That's too long. Yeah.
No, we're 2.5.
No, I'll charge like 12 batteries in 10 minutes on 2 parallel boards.
What do you
don't
like?
have a board either.
What kind of charger you using?
I use an iCharger.
See, I want an iCharger.
Look at now you started to talk about batteries and the do's and don'ts.
lipos are like I feel like lipos are like one of the most misunderstood things in this entire community. And don't get me started on the RC car guys; they're fucking way worse.
I think that the main thing is if your battery's damaged, don't use it. Don't try and charge it. And if the cell is open, like people should be looking at their batteries. No,
True.
The average person should not be taking broken cells and combining them into new ones and patching shit. Don't even encourage that. They're really not that expensive for a battery.
So
yeah,
okay,
Rollins has a message for you.
So here's the thing that I think the cause of most lipo fires is when people are parallel charging and they throw in a battery that has a bad cell. And when you throw in a battery that has a bad cell, the charger can't recognize it on a parallel board. So it's going to overheat that bad cell, and that's what causes a fire. If you monitor your internal resistance, you'll know that lipo is bad or has a bad cell, and it should be charged alone. But if you're charging parallel or individual or whatever, and monitoring temps, you're not going to have an issue. Cell voltage difference, Billy. Cell voltage difference. Honestly, that doesn't make a big difference at all. Like, I'll take a lipo that's at 3.6 volts per cell and a lipo that's at 3.9 volts per cell and throw them on their parallel board, and they'll just balance out. I mean, you probably shouldn't do that, but like parallel charging isn't dangerous unless you have a lipo with a bad cell. Storage charging is good. But yeah, like, so people have fires because they throw a lipo with a bad cell, and you'll know if your lipo has a bad cell if it takes a long time to balance. If you have a lipo like that, you shouldn't parallel charge it. You just charge it individually. But if you have, like, say, a batch of new lipos and they're all pretty healthy, it's totally safe to parallel charge them.
All right, I'm charging at 5 amps right now.
Well, you're in what?
5 amps is like, yeah, that's like conservative. Like, if I'm in a hurry, if I'm at a race and I'm running out of lipos, I'll charge them at 7 amps. And they're still not getting super warm. Like, what people don't factor is like, oh my God, 5 amps is so high. But then you go out and fly and you discharge it at 100 amps. I mean, really?
True.
What's worse?
That is true. Okay, this battery was completely dead. It was completely dead.
I'm worried.
We're going to see a fire on the live stream.
We're not
3.77.
No,
I've
that's
got
a UFDA thing. They have the fires, not us. We are not liable if you try this at home and your house burns down. So take everything with your own discretion here. Do your own research.
Hey, Vanover's not here. We're good.
Always be safe. I'm just testing out the theory, man.
I don't even think I have a fire extinguisher.
How come you don't have a timer going to see how fast that battery charges? All right, Jake will tell us next week. Gotta go.
It times it.
So, what?
It gives you charge time on it.
Okay, so Jake will tell us what time it is. 507 says that you should put the fire department on notice.
Michael, charging at 4C doesn't hurt the battery at all. My batteries last hundreds of cycles. I'm still practicing and racing with my batteries from last season. 507. No, it doesn't. So what will decrease the longevity of a battery is over discharging and discharging at too high of an amperage. So if you go out and fly a quad with 2,700 kV motors and you're pulling 130 amps, that's going to kill the battery. Charging it's not going to hurt it.
Holy fuck balls.
Rollins. There you go, Rollins. Escobar thinks that you need to have some Conrad on your show now.
Okay, the battery's still cool. It's not even hot yet. Not even warm yet.
It probably won't get above 70 degrees at 5 amps. What size battery is it?
Charging. It's a 1300.
It probably won't get above 70 degrees. You'd have to charge it at 10 amps for it to get really warm.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are nuts. I'll just buy new batteries.
I'm over here being nervous, you know.
Like, these are all brand new, not even charged yet. Like brand new. They are waiting for spring, summer because I already
Okay,
have
I gotta
every
go to the
battery.
bathroom, guys.
We were trying to end it, I promise.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, well, Logan's run off, and Jake's charging to be a crazy animal. Next week will be, for sure, 100%, unless Bot bails on us, the special edition of Quad Chat with Jake and Kat, where we are eating 3 hot sauces with Bot Grinder. If you watch the
Some of us
last
are
dash
eating
show,
4.
you'll find it. What?
Some of us are eating 4.
Oh yeah, because you have your other one. Well, you didn't mail it out in time. That's not my fault. So I went to a store and bought the same 3 for all of us and had it mailed out. And it takes longer to come to Canada, so we had to push this show. So next week, join us with Bot Grinder as we eat hot sauce and try and ask him questions, and he tries to answer them, and Cat dies, because that's what's going to happen, and it'll be funny. And Vamper's got a message for you, Jake. Also, guys, after this show, check out Chad Miller, aka Mad Chiller's Between Two Props show. It's on at 10.
And it actually says that you can charge it at 5C, which is actually 6.5 amps, I believe. If I'm doing the math correctly, which I'm probably not.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. I agree, 5-0. Let them just burn their houses down.
You see how many times I've gotten up and I'm sitting here holding this in my hands like it's a child.
Well, 5-0 have made a good point that drawing the power out of a battery is not the same as putting power into it, and they're designed for high output, low input.
I was there for moderation. Huh?
Oh, that was a different. They're talking about kebab.
Oh, kebab. Okay.
Is it kebab or kebab? Kibibly? Kibibly babbly boo? That's so funny.
No, this is honestly making me super, super nervous. I'm just being
super
honest
nervous
with
for you.
But I'm that ballsy guy. I like to think I'm a ballsy guy. I'm really not a ballsy guy, though. You're over there yawning like crazy.
I'm so tired. You have no idea. I'm just waiting for Conrad to get back so we can end the show. Damn you boys and your beer. It always makes you have to go pee.
I haven't gone to the
Night
bathroom.
Vamper, thanks for coming by, man.
I haven't gone to the bathroom. I almost said I haven't gone to Vamper.
I should hope you're not bugging Vamper. Exotic, I have had a long day at work, okay?
See, Hawkeye, I religiously charge at 2C because I'd rather have my batteries done in like a half an hour. But this is crazy for me. So
yeah, Ryan, we have it here too. We're not too worried. There he is.
Okay, what'd I miss?
You're missing just us ending the show. That's all. We were waiting for you.
Man.
Sorry, man. And Jake's like constantly checking his battery.
He's gonna start a house fire.
Don't encourage it.
It's almost done already, and it's been 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, see? It was like my 6th yawn. All right. Yeah, don't talk about the virus. See? Rollins got he got demonetized because of it. So yeah, we're not see things that YouTube does not allow. So no more talk of that shit.
Talk of
We're
what?
not saying shit, fuck balls, but you can't talk virus.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear
Yeah,
me?
Katrina needs to go to bed. You are right. So no more virus talk on this channel because it gets us in trouble.
Anyway.
Jake's battery, what, 4-minute charge time?
It's
Did
at 7 minutes right now.
Did my feed freeze? What the hell?
No, you're still there.
good.
It's
You
frozen
there?
on my end. What the fuck?
Oh, you can say virus, but you can't say the whole thing. Interesting.
My
Or you can
laptop's
say
moving.
Corona like the beer, but you just can't put the words together. Yeah, Kat might not be playing that game tonight, but Kat
Okay,
is
I'm back.
definitely downloading Warzone. I just have to see on what, because Rich's Xbox
Hold
doesn't
on,
have
is it-
internet connection.
Is Warzone a download off of the new game, or is it a complete download by itself?
It's standalone.
And it's free.
Standalone.
Standalone,
Okay.
yeah.
It's free to play, but I guarantee you got to buy a bunch of shit.
No, probably not.
Same as PUBG.
Oof.
PUBG's totally free.
Yeah.
You still buy stuff.
PUBG used to be good though. Then it got
Like
kind of crappy.
skins. Yeah.
How big is the download?
Mine was 85 gigs.
Oh, Cat's not playing tonight.
Bryce!
That takes
Bryce.
Cat like 2 days.
Yeah, I feel like Kat. I feel like your
Go
internet. kinda
download
sucks.
Warzone on the Xbox, please.
Yeah, so you can't tell on the StreamYard, but if you look at the YouTube feed, I'm always blocky.
Because it's
Like,
it's
it's
the
just
new,
our
like,
crappy
No,
internet.
You've been
Call of
blocky
Duty.
like half the time.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's our internet. On my feed, totally fine. But yeah, it's
Canada
unfortunate.
doesn't have internet.
Rollins, Canada has internet. The country where we live does not have good internet.
He's
We're
refusing.
still on
He's
dial-up
refusing.
internet of sorts. Like, it goes through the phone line into our computer.
Oh, you have like DSL.
Yeah.
Oof.
There's just not a little man anymore in that annoying, like, sound as it's loading.
This
What's
is
the-
insane. I'm going to tell you that right now.
How has Jake never charged a lipo at 5 amps? What the fuck?
I've been
None of us
doing
have.
this
You're
forever.
insane. You're just
And
mad
I
man.
was sponsored by Venom, right? And their biggest, like one of the biggest things that they wanted me to spread all the time was battery safety, 1C charge, stuff like that.
Really?
And yeah, dude,
What the? Really? That's because you know why? That's because they have a warranty.
that's probably it right there. We don't want you fucking up these batteries.
That's because they have a fucking warranty. That's why.
You know how many of those Venom batteries that I had warranted?
How many?
I had warranted? About 80.
Jesus.
A rough estimate, because I mean there was one somewhere where I did like 20, 25. There was another one that was like, and during the winter I did like 8 or 10. Oh man, it just kept on going up and up. It was crazy.
Yeah,
And
they hit me up a long time ago, and I was like, I'm good.
well, it's because you're like right there. I mean, Rathburg or whatever is
Yeah, yeah.
you guys, so
Yeah.
Rathrum or whatever.
3 hot sauces. Vodka
Los-
is just fucking crazy.
Los
Like that,
Caliente, the last dab, triple X. What was the first one, Jake? You have yours. You can show them. You just can't open them yet. Oh, that's a cute little box. Wow, those bottles are way smaller than I thought they were going to be.
so are you guys all gonna like sample the same hot sauces?
Yes, we're taking them all at the same time. So we'll have like I'm probably just
Game
doing
of shots.
crackers. We're not doing shots. Are you on drugs?
No, I said it's going to be like a game of shots.
Okay, good. Sorry, I thought you said we're putting in a shot glass. Like I was like, no, I'm not putting hot sauce in a shot glass. There's no way in hell that I am doing that. But I will put like a drop on a cracker and I'll eat it at the same time they're eating it.
You gotta make hot wings. You gotta make chicken wings.
Listen, Jake, we don't need wings.
You need wings. Go to Costco. Get some wings.
Get all the toilet paper while you're there for the day after.
I mean, it takes like an hour to bake some wings.
There you go, Jake. Rollins had a message for you.
Who's talking about? Hey, so Capture FPV, Ovonic, and Tattoo, same thing.
They're not the same.
Yes, they are.
They are
It
both
might be
made
similar in
manufactured.
manufacturing, but they're not the same company.
They're both made by Jen's Ace, right?
Mm,
Yes.
I honestly, I don't
Yes.
know that answer. I know Ovonic is a better price, and I love them, and I like Song. I think he's great, and I've never had an issue with my Ovonic.
Song is that the retailer for Ovonic?
That's one of the guys on Facebook that does like the support and customer care and stuff.
So yeah, I had a guy in my local group asking about Ovonics last night, so I started like researching it, and it looks like they're made by Jen's Ace,
Mhm.
right? So yeah, Tattoo.
And I'm fairly certain.
Capture says they're not the same. I don't know.
Who
These are
said that?
Capture says they're not. These are my Ovonics. They're fantastic. They weigh less than the tattoos.
I just started flying these ones.
What are those?
These are called Extreme Power. They're from Hobby Mate.
Nice.
But I'm fairly certain. I mean, if you look at the wrap and everything, I'm fairly certain it's just a tattoo battery.
No, I don't think so. Tattoos, they always have the balance lead coming out of the same end as the power leads. Usually.
Oh, dude, that's true.
Yeah.
What's up?
Tattoos, Gen's Ace batteries, they always have the balance lead coming out of the power leads.
There's actually only like 3 or 4 battery manufacturers out there, isn't there?
No, I don't think that's accurate. So there's Gen's Ace, there's Bonka, I think China Hobby Line, I think they're their own factory.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a few, but Gen's Ace is definitely one of the bigger ones.
I think that people should fly what they like to fly.
No, I think people should fly what I want them to fly.
Rollins is throwing shade at Jake, and Jake's not even here to see it.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming back. Where is it? Where is he at? Rollins loves my face. Why do you think I'm asking him questions?
Rollins is like China Hobby Line.
Rollins,
they're in a fucking sale.
Rollins and Jake have a bromance.
Fuck China Hobby Line. No. I ordered one of their 6S long-range lipos, 3,300 milliamps, at full price, and they went on sale a week later. I was pissed. That pissed me off. I was like, really, guys?
If anybody's ordering from China Hobby Line, I always suggest that they wait for like 2 days before holiday.
I needed a lipo. I couldn't.
Anyway, what we've learned on today's show, we don't do anything that we just recommended on the show. We are not recommending you to charge batteries that high or buy certain
yes,
batteries.
we are. Yes, we are. Charge all of your batteries at 7
I'm not
amps.
recommending that. No,
don't be a wuss.
I'm good with my 1 to 2 amps. Depends on the power wire. Like Rich taught me, one of our wires is like really thin for a barrel connector, so we charge that at like an amp.
Oh, that doesn't matter either.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna trust Rich. I live with the guy, so I'm gonna trust him.
Oh my goodness.
No. Okay, so to be fair, my goggle batteries and like my transmitter batteries, I do charge those a little slower. But that's just because the cells are lower quality and they take a really long time to balance. But like high quality packs that you fly with, you can charge those things really quick. When I have a fire, I'm
Rollins, not Rollins. Rollins knows. That could just be my Canadian accent, you know. Don't you know, dear boy?
Okay.
We're oot and a boot here.
So this is a Venom battery.
You just charged it?
You see, there's tape on it because I've just messed with. Yeah,
it's busted.
This thing's 2 years old.
Hey, look where the balance leads come out of. The same spot as a power wire. Your theory is now busted.
But I just charged this at 5 amps, and it's not even warm.
It's not warm?
It's not even warm.
So you could charge it at like 7 amps.
Jeez.
Bro, you've been flying as long as I fucking have. What the fuck?
I know.
Oh,
and I
you
got
both
like 50 batteries. Now I'm just going to bring 4 with me all the time.
You wondered why our show can run 2 hours. This is exactly why the shows run 2 hours. Because it's like you're like literally almost an hour ago. We're like, okay, guys. And then it's just like, now this, no, but there's this. And then we all just get so deep in conversation. Like our shows could go more than that, but we have to cut them off because nobody's going to rewatch 2 hours. Although people are
that's a valid concern.
That
is.
Sorry?
Go, Conrad. What?
Florida man has fire in house in Montana.
In the news tomorrow.
No. I said that's a valid concern. Having a really long live stream, like nobody wants to watch it.
No, though we have our solid people who are usually here the whole time. But next week, guys, join us with Bot Grinder and Hot Sauce. Thank you, Conrad, for joining us this week. We really appreciate you being flexible for us. not for us, but for the show, so that we were able to do your show a week earlier. Next, guys, go check out Mad Chiller's channel, Between Two Props. They're on in 5 minutes, so we're going to cut it here because I don't want to run into their time. They're really good guys. And do not charge your LiPo batteries at that rate. Okay, have a good night.
Wow, Kat. Oh, I'm going to blast you on Rotor right now. Every time I fucking see you post, I'm going to rip you apart.
That's so scary. Such a bad threat. Oh, my God. Have a good night, everyone.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.